Hi everybody, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for BehindTheGloves.com.
This is Abbas Hussain from Behind the Gloves. I'm here with Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie, we're here at the Rule Britannia press conference, undercard press conference.
Yeah.
We've just seen a bit of action going off there.
Yeah, I like a bit of good banter, and Kevin Johnson's always good for that, so it was it spiced things up for the press conference, and then I don't know who the undercard guys were, but
Craig Evans,
and
Scotty Cardle, yeah.
That escalated quickly, but it was a good little press conference. You know, you always need a little bit of banter here and there, just to spice things up, just to get the fans interested in the fight. So we had a little bit of that. We almost had a fight break out with the other fight. It was good. It's good. We're getting ready for Saturday night.
And do you think what Kevin Johnson said to Anthony Joshua going to Anthony Joshua's head?
I'll tell you, man, he's a good trash talker. I gotta tell you, because he gives you trash talking that makes you think. It's not just trash talking. He says things that makes you think a little bit. So I don't know. I mean, only Anthony Joshua knows how focused he is. I think Joshua comes off very mature, very focused, and I'm sure if he's as mature and focused as he seems, none of the trash talk will bother him. But Johnson is a good trash talker, man. I'm a good trash talker myself, so I know one when I see one. But man, he didn't just talk trash. He talked trash in a way that makes you think a little bit. You know, like if you're fighting him, you know, I might be thinking of one or two of those things myself. You know, so it was good. It was made for some good fun.
I wanted to ask you his experience, Kevin Johnson's experience against Anthony Joshua's youth. Do you think experience will conquer youth, or is there? What do you see in that fight?
You know, I think the favorite is Joshua for a reason. But you know, if Johnson is as motivated as he's saying, you know, it makes the fight all the more interesting. You know how I would have tested how his 100% training though. See, Joshua is a bit of inexperienced with trash talking. How I would have tested it when we were face to face, I would have lifted my shirt up and said, "No, let's see yours." You know, it was, Joshua, you know, was always chiseled and ripped, and he's in good shape. Johnson, I don't know, he looked a little round underneath that stretch shirt. So if you're telling me you're in great shape, I would have tested that. I was like, let's see you. Let's see how in shape you are. You know, just again, you gotta give the banter back. But I think Joshua's not really a guy who takes part in so much of the banter. He's more mature, and it doesn't mean he's not ready to fight. He's always ready to fight, and I expect him to be ready to fight Saturday night. But just something I thought of because I'm always trying to return fire with trash talk.
Just moving on to the rest of the card. Kell Brook fighting Frankie Gavin on the main bill. Yeah. How do you see that fight going yourself?
You know, I think Gavin's better than he gets credit for, but Kell is a favorite for a reason. Kell's very strong. He's a world-class fighter, and he's looking very good lately. So it's hard to pick against him.
And obviously you've got Evgeny Gradovic, obviously trained by Robert Garcia, flying over from the States, fighting Lee Selby for the title.
Good clash of styles. Good clash of styles. The pressure of Gradovic. We'll see if he can break the smooth boxing of Selby, or if Selby can stay focused for 12 rounds and continue to, you know, hold off the pressure. We'll see. And
Hoy Linares, someone who you've seen.
Linares and Mitchell are both good fighters. Both have been underachievers in a way. It's hard when you say a three-time world champion is an underachiever like Linares, but really he hasn't had very long title reigns for some reason. You know, he's a bit delicate, even though he's got some great skills. Mitchell has also been a bit of an underachiever, as he hasn't always been focused. So it's a battle of underachievers who are a lot better than their careers have shown. But and for that reason, I think it's a good fight.
What about yourself? Well, you know, obviously you've got the eye injury. You were supposed to fight this Friday. What's the latest with yourself, Paulie?
I don't know. We'll see. I have a surgery for some bone spurs in my elbow next Tuesday schedule, and then after that we'll begin the healing process with that. My eye's already in the healing process. The stitches are out. So we'll see. We'll see later in the summer or in the fall.
And Amir Khan's fighting Chris Algieri on that card. How do you see that fight going?
I think Amir's a bad style matchup for Algieri. You know, just pure boxers don't do well with Khan. You need a little bit of bang in you, so to speak. Me, Alexander, Collazo, we didn't do well against Khan. There's a reason for that. Just pure boxers don't do well with Khan. It's hard to just fight him on timing. You need to fight him more on physicality as well. Or you need a mix of both, like a Kell Brook. That's why Khan and Kell Brook's a good fight, because Kell has both the boxing and he has a physical power and physicality of a real welterweight. So I don't think Algieri matches up very well. He's a good fighter, a solid fighter, and he's a good dude. I know him back from New York. But I think stylistically, it's a tough fight for Chris. He'll come prepared, he'll come ready, he always is, but it's a tough fight for Chris to handle. Amir, stylistically, is a very, very bad matchup.
I just want to quickly talk to you about one of the most talked boxers in the world, Gennady Golovkin. Who would you like to see him next? Say you had a piece of paper in front of you, you want to put 3 names down in order. Who would you like?
I'd like to see him against the Cotto Canelo winner. You know, that would be I think that would be a dynamite fight, and it would sell really well. But you know, a lot of talk has been happening with the Froch fight, with the Andre Ward fight, obviously.
What about the Froch fight? Froch has got a hard chin. Obviously, Golovkin's got a very powerful punch.
But you know, I look at it from a fighter perspective. Froch has fought so many guys. I don't know if he needs to fight Golovkin, but it'd be a great fight, obviously, to watch. But we'll see. Cotto Canelo winner versus Golovkin, who sell tremendously in the U.S. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
And has all the jet lag settled? Are you okay today?
A little better than yesterday. One day at a time.
Paulie, thank you very much.
Fans, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure you download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.